It is fixed, it is fixed, it is fixed. We went from 1,000, over 1,000. No!
It looks like he
Nope,
used
we're
the
skipping
divine
this.
knowledge
We're
capsule.
skipping this.
You mean the divine knowledge capsule did that to him?
Yep, we're back.
Oh, yeah. You mean how some researchers go insane?
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satya. This divine... Did you hear what he said? World,
We
forget
ready?
me. What?
If the mantra took him away, then that means the academia got the divine... Still, Paimon didn't expect...
As things stand, there is no reason for me to remain in port...
Oh, we were so busy trying to find the divine knowledge capsule that...
Truthfully, I don't.
Oh, hi! Hi, game!
Exist outside of Sumeru's entire
Hello,
administration. Most of the time,
nothing much.
you wouldn't know
Stream
she
crashed
exists
for a
at all.
bit.
Moreover, since the academia possesses the Akasha, a symbol of our deity's wisdom, scholars
Yes,
have
you
no
may
reason
send
to
link
desire
to
make
revenge.
contact with the deity herself anyway.
everything about Lesser Lord
I mean, yeah, addiction probably would make better to say.
I'm heading back to the academia. How about you two?
Thank you. Legend, watch that instead of watching on repeat The Good Girl.
We've been rushed off our feet over the past few days, so maybe a little rest and relaxation will do us good.
You have a point.
Then we'll part ways here, Al-Haytham, until we meet again.
Now, do I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups require?
We did it! Act 1! Over! Hold on. So we're back in the mine. Side to side, side to side.
We didn't miss the Sumeru's festival, right? Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad. Paimon thinks she must be around the Grand Bazaar, since she showed us around there last time.
Houseman Hotel is boxed.
Dunyarzad, we're back!
Dunyarzad.
Just as promised, Traveler and Paimon. I'm so glad that you two came back to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
It's a very important festival after all.
Indeed. The festival's tomorrow. We've been preparing for so long that I can't help but feel a little nervous.
There's no need to be nervous. Paimon's sure that Lesser Lord Kusanali will feel everyone's gratitude.
Thanks, Paimon. I hope that everyone who comes to the festival will also have a good time. Speaking of which, did you manage to make your way to Port Ormos? Discover anything over there?
Of course we went. A lot of things happened there.
Unfortunately, we didn't find any new information on Lesser Lord Kusanali. Instead, we were only left with more questions.
I see. Sounds like you two had another exciting adventure. If there is another chance, I would love to join.
My lady, if you went to Port Ormos in your current state, we'd both be in for a lifetime of trouble.
Dia! You were eavesdropping!
It's called covert protection. Keeping an ear out for what's going on around my employer is part of the job.
It's alright, Dia. I merely said I would like to go. I know better than to think my body could handle it. the festival's tomorrow. I've been doing nothing but causing trouble for you. So Dia, please take some time to relax. I'll be fine.
Even when you put it that way, it still doesn't feel right.
Don't worry, my guardian knight.
Okay, fine, but only tonight. Tomorrow's a big day, and many no-good scumbags are gonna try to take advantage of that.
Oh, you two must be exhausted from your long journey back to the city. My apologies for not realizing this sooner. I've already prepared a room for you to rest. Please follow me.
Whoa, you're so thoughtful. Paimon's so ready.
We're not turning the life support off. Cincinnatus.
Here we are. It's also fairly close to where I've been staying.
It looks really nice.
Why are you saying oh, there's an echo, isn't there? Sorry for the trouble, Doña Zod.
Not at all. Just tell me more about your adventures when you next get the chance.
That's Paimon's specialty. Paimon can tell you stories next time.
About our plans for tomorrow.
Oh, if you don't mind, how about we all walk around together tomorrow? All of my friends will be working the festival, and Dia's still insisting on her covert protection.
Yeah, it'll be pretty hard
He's
to
a
relax
TV,
and
not a
enjoy the
computer.
festival if Dia's constantly hovering over you, right?
I'll keep you company tomorrow.
Then let's meet at the nearby bazaar first thing tomorrow morning. Have a great night.
It's a deal. Good night, Junior Zod.
I may be too excited to fall asleep tonight. See you tomorrow.
Paimon's starting to really look forward to the Sumeru festival too. Will there be lots of yummy food?
Sub-Zero, Sub-Zero,
Oh, no.
Sub-Zero.
Thinking about food is just gonna keep... Go inside, traveler.
Yeah.
Did we oversleep?
She's doing the idol
Junior Zod
animation.
right away.
Hold on.
Traveler, Paimon, I've been waiting for you two.
Good morning, Junior Zod. We must have overslept a little bit.
Not at all. I arrived early. Today is finally here. I must cherish every moment as if it were gold.
Okay.
You've worked so hard for this day. You gotta enjoy it to the
Oh
fullest.
gosh.
You know it. Oh, it's just that, as expected, I had some trouble falling asleep last night. I'm hoping my body won't be too much of an issue today. Well,
I love her
shall
outfit.
we?
So pretty.
Let's start with the stalls over there. Many vendors came out of the blue to support the event, and they insisted on covering costs themselves. Let's go give them some business.
They paid for everything out of pocket? Oh, sounds like they're not in this just for the Mora.
They all said that contributing to a lively festival atmosphere is more important than money. especially since we don't often get to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
Ooh, they're selling food over that way. Let's go take a look.
What character is it?
This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
Oh, you could tell straight away. I thought most people nowadays wouldn't know.
Mushrooms, flowers, and all kind of fruit? It's all vegetarian stuff. Oh, but I'm a little disappointed. So, what's the Haftmewa feast you mentioned just now?
It's another Sub-Zero's festival tradition. People
He
used
does
to set their
hide in
tables
trash
with 7
cans.
different foods. Generally speaking, the most common selections were foods like Rukashaba mushrooms, Nilopala lotuses, Sumeru roses, Sunsettias, Kapalatas, Hara fruits, and Zaytun peaches.
So, the Sub-Zero festival is a vegetarian holiday?
You don't have to be a vegetarian to enjoy the spread. We just use the 7 foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendro Archon.
Wait, but if that's the case, if Sumeru uses vegetarian food to represent the Dendro Archon, then wouldn't the Pyro Archon's festival be full of food like roasted fowl, juicy meatballs, grilled steak? Oh, Traveler, we have to go to Natlan as soon as possible.
I hope your wish comes true one day, Paimon.
Thanks. All right, how about we also check out some of these other stalls?
Ah,
Dear customers, would you like to try your hand at alchemical divination?
What's alchemical divination? Those two things sound like they'd be fun to try together.
Right? I
It
thought the
does
same
sound
when I
really
first heard
good.
about it. It is said to be a mysterious craft invented by none other than Lesser Lord Kusanali herself.
So, how does it work?
It's quite simple. After you give me any 2 alchemical reagents, I'll use them to perform a random transmutation.
Sure sounds random. So random that it will probably fail.
That is precisely what we need. After the transmutation fails, your one and only diviner here will interpret the remnants.
this entire thing is way too random.
Well, according to Lesser Lord Kusanali, everything is interconnected, and all that occurs can be traced back to fate. You could say this is a pearl of old wisdom.
Why does everything sound so much more credible when Dunyarzad says it? Are you guys working together?
So that's the true wisdom behind it. This young lady sure knows her stuff. So, how about it? Want to give it a
Alright.
try?
Alright, I guess I'll give it a go. What should I choose?
Okay, one moment. It's the moon.
Paimon wants to take a look too. Is it? It looks more like a pie that Paimon bit into.
Generally speaking, the moon signifies... It means... Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Oh,
I don't know.
remember now. It means illusions and lies.
Illusions and lies? That sounds rather ominous.
Yes, but this book says that if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
He's not even trying to hide his book anymore.
Naturally, fate will only ever show
He
you the
does.
beginning of a journey. It is up to you to forge your own ending. Oh, thank you so much. I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning as I go.
Guess that was still pretty interesting.
Oh, that's alright, sweetie.
Okay, on to the next stop.
They say the Sub-Zerus festival was very lively a long, long time ago. Large flower carriages used to parade through the city. As they headed towards Port Ormos, people would throw flowers, candy, and liquor all along the way.
Dunyarzad's eyes are sparkling right now.
I wish I could have seen that spectacle. But if you ask me, I'm sure Nilou's dance of Sub-Zerus will be just as impressive.
Okay,
Attention!
good night.
Soldiers, fall
Good
into
night, Kimmy,
formation
darling.
if you want any Yalda candies.
Oh no.
It's a weird guy with a weird hat.
Hey, it's Dunyarzad!
Wow!
Miss Dunyarzad, the children love you even more than the Yalda candies. In the few short days it took to prepare for the Sub-Zerus festival, the children have all grown very fond of you.
The Hallowed Night of Flowers. It's an honor that you know my name.
Attention! In the name of Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, I commend you on your contributions to the glorious Sub-Zerus festival.
Everyone says goodnight to
All right,
Kimmy,
little
because if
soldiers,
Kimmy passes
take your
out,
Yalda candies and don't
we won't
forget
get the
your
chance
loyalty
to.
Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dismissed.
Yes, Knight Ferris!
Mood.
Just what is going on here?
Ferris, the Night of Flowers, is another Sub-Zerus festival icon, and one immensely popular with children. In the past, the actor portraying Ferris would also sit on a flower carriage.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can make such wonderful memories today.
As are we to you, Vihar.
Oh, not at all. Oh, speaking of tradition, do you want some Yalda candies? They're a festival staple, and I happen to have some boxes readied here. Take a look and pick whichever one you want.
Whichever one. Don't these boxes all look the same?
That is the fun part. Each box contains a random flavor. It's up to the luck of the draw. Flavors include lavender melon, hara fruit, sunsetia.
Ooh, those all sound pretty good.
Oh,
And
my
there's
favorite
also
character to
Lizardtail
play?
and
Nahita.
Onikabuto.
She's my favorite.
Huh? What's up with those two flavors?
Onikabuto is a little spicier than Lizardtail.
Dunyarzad, you tried them before? Traveler, help Paimon pick one. Paimon wants the sunsetia flavor.
I doubt I'll be able to get the exact flavor you want. Don't blame me if I choose the wrong
It's
one.
alright. Paimon believes in you.
I also believe in your intuition.
Great. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
Also, Nahida. 1, 2, 3. I want the blue one. No. I want number 1.
Attention! That's unfortunately Lizardtail.
Oh, Paimon thought you survived so many epic battles because you had incredible luck. But looks like Paimon
Oh, my
was
crush
wrong.
character.
The sunsetia
Oh,
flavored
the crush
candy was in
character.
box number 4. How about this? The most important thing is that everyone has a good time at the festival. So
That's a good
please,
question.
take both boxes.
Really? Thanks a lot, Knight of Candies.
It's Night of Flowers, not Night of Candies.
Paimon really wilted the carriageless Night of Flowers.
Woo!
We got our candy.
Congrats!
Let's keep going.
Oh, actually, I just
At your
remembered
knowledge.
that I left something behind. Since you're here, can you come with me to get it?
Sure thing.
Dunyarzad, you probably forgot because you're so excited about the Sub-Zero's festival.
How embarrassing.
Honestly? Hold on. Him or him for crush characters along with Zhao, which I don't have. Or Gaming because he's adorable and I love him. So, basically, Animo Boys. Animo Boys are my crush characters. Yes, I do like the small characters. I'm small. Not as small as Kimina, but I'm small. I'm going to get whooped.
We're too late. Who knew the little lady was such an early riser?
I know, right? Hey, wait a minute. Pause!
Oh, that most certainly is. We're in luck. She's walking right into our clutches.
Those Eremites don't look like they're up to any good.
Who are you? I don't believe the Homayanis hired you.
That's right. We haven't received any of their mora, but I wonder how much the Homayanis would shell out to get you back.
They're a gang of kidnappers! Traveler, hurry and protect Dunyarzad!
Hey, did you scumbags even consider that the Homayanis might have hired a merc that outclasses you?
You're... Dia! Dia the Flame Main! No wonder we mercs haven't heard anything about you for so long. You sold your unruly mane to the highest bidder.
Don't speak so disrespectfully. My family started working with her as gratitude for her past kindness to us.
Don't worry about it, my lady. Just some friendly banter between mercs. One punch and those rabid dogs will expose themselves for what they really are.
Aren't your claws all dull by now? Don't get too cocky!
Traveler, take Miss Dunyarzad to a safe location.
No, we're gonna stay and help. There's too many of them.
We can't guarantee anyone's safety here.
You're right. All right, fine.
Please be careful, Dia.
Don't waste your time worrying about me. This is my job. Look out for yourself. After I've wiped the floor with them, I'll go find you all.
Ta-da. Mood.
Dunyarzad, are you okay? You look a little pale. Are you in shock?
I'm fine. My body always reacts like this whenever I exert myself too much.
You sure you're okay?
I'll be fine after
Beto?
some rest. I'm more worried about Dia. After all, none of this would have happened if I hadn't insisted on coming out today.
Don't worry, she's tough.
Yeah, don't worry.
Oh no. Mora mommy? No.
My lady, Traveler, found you.
Raiden's also hot, yeah.
Yeah, you took care of them so fast.
Any more of them? Or rather, did anyone follow you?
No, I just checked.
Dia, your arm.
Oh, this? I'm fine. It's just a scratch. Normally, they wouldn't have been able to land a hit on me at all, but I'm still getting used to this new greatsword.
Please, let me take a closer look.
Come on, it's nothing. Us mercs aren't as fragile as you think.
Not yet. We're about
Hold on,
to
you
enter
said something
it.
about a new greatsword. What happened to the one you were using before?
About that. Well, I sold it, because I was low on Mora. Stuff like this happens every now and then.
It can't be. The anonymous donation that was used for the venue's final round of preparations?
Hey, Miss Dunyarzad.
Oh.
I wasn't trying to make
I
you
didn't hear the
cry.
beep.
I'm not gonna lose my commission because I made my employer cry, am I?
Okay, making your employer cry won't affect your commission, but selling your weapon without permission and getting hurt? I'll have to reevaluate your performance.
You're so unreasonable, my lady.
I didn't hear the beep because I wasn't
very
focused
much,
on it.
Dia.
But considering it was heard,
Don't be like that. I get embarrassed really easily.
Are you feeling unwell again,
it did
Dunyarzad?
scare you. That's the only reason I know
Lady,
existed.
Your condition. Traveler, can you take her somewhere to rest? I'll look around the area to make sure we're safe from an ambush.
Leave it to me.
Truly, I'm sorry for the trouble, everyone.
We did. Alrighty, Legend.
Are you feeling better?
I don't have
Dunyarzad?
that command activated since I'm not a...
Yes.
I don't
much
think I have
better.
the bot is why.
Just give me a few moments and I'll be good to go.
Just how serious is your illness?
I didn't realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret. I was actually born with Elazar. It's terminal now.
Elazar?
Can't believe it's Elazar.
Oh, you've already heard of Elazar. In that case, you probably know about its severity. Sumeru's current medical advancements still haven't been able to find a cure. The disease's progression can only be delayed through environmental therapy.
It basically causes death. Yes. Thank you, Fangy.
Dunyarzad.
There's no need to be sad. I've always lived with Elazar and I came to terms with it a long time ago. Compared to the simple fact that I'm afflicted with this, its effects on my life have been much more painful. I know that my family loves me dearly. They've done all they can to provide the best environment for me so that I can live for that much longer. However, I know I will one day succumb to this. Did you know? Before I ran away from home this time, the world outside of my home didn't even know that I existed. Since I was a child, all I could
don't
do
know what
was
you're talking
sit on
about,
my
the
bed and
design.
stare at everything outside of my window. I'm sure my family's worried and disappointed in me for running away,
I
but
don't know what you're talking about in the design part.
I just didn't want to have any regrets. I wanted to meet other people. To me, there's nothing more beautiful than being able to meet and speak with others. Not to mention the incredible time spent preparing for the festival. The joy on everyone's faces here, and all the support I've received from friends like Dia. This way, when my final day does arrive, it will be less sorrowful. At the very least, many people will remember that I once existed in this world, right?
Her disease is only in Genshin. and basically it weakens the. I don't really remember the full explanation, but basically it's not good. Good or bad, or worse. Don't say that. You still have happy times yet to come.
As long as you don't forget Paimon. Paimon also won't forget about you. No. Even if you forget Paimon, Paimon will still remember you.
I don't know what
Thank
exactly
you two
it
so
is
much.
anymore.
I apologize for the depressing conversation.
Oh, yeah, that would work.
This is out of character for me. To be honest, Lesser Lord Kusanali gave me the courage to do all of this. If it weren't for her encouragement, I wouldn't have taken that first step.
You're the one who has remained resolute in the face of your illness.
Thanks. There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
That's a wonderful mindset.
Oh, right. Isn't it almost time?
Huh? Almost time for what?
Isn't the Dance of Sub-Zeros about to begin? It's the part of the festival that I've been looking forward to the most. Nilu will recreate that legendary scene with her most splendid dancing. And the Sub-Zeros festival will conclude amid everyone's applause and blessings. And with that, my wish will also...
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go to the stage!
Shush, kitty!
We should still make it in time.
My cat is being a brat. I will bring you in here so you can scream into the mic. He is an emoji in the server, by the way, guys. Hold on.
Were you not aware that the law prohibits this type of performance from taking place without prior permission?
Over there! Someone's yelling at Nilu!
I think I just saw the Academia's Grand Sage. Why is he here in person?
But the Dance of Sub-Zeros is one of the key parts of the Sub-Zeros festival. If we can't perform it...
The Sub-Zeros festival. The law also prohibits the private hosting of large-scale religious festivals. Only the Academia can host such an event. If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer. The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
How did things turn out like this?
The Academia was originally responsible for the Sub-Zeros festival, but they failed this responsibility for many years. I need to speak with them.
If we force their hand too much, the situation may get ugly.
This is a hard pill to swallow, but you're right.
Yes, they
This would only
can.
get worse.
Art, dance. Aren't you ashamed of pursuing such frivolous and meaningless activities in this land of knowledge and reason? Our Archon created the utopia that is Sumeru City for all scholars who sought validity, verity, and truth, while people like you wish to defile it.
No. I believe that our Archon never rejected the arts. Even the goddess of flowers dedicated a dance to her.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore.
I hate him.
When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next
Good.
Garba
His
Holiday
name
that
deserves to
prohibits public art
suffer.
performances. We will announce it to the public later via the Akasha.
Understood. I will inform him when I return.
The Sub-Zeros Festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
Nilu, are you okay?
I want to rip them apart myself.
Junior Zod. You all saw that just now?
Oh no.
The Grand Sage ordered us to stop the performance.
Yeah.
Let's go somewhere the Academia can't find us and perform there. But how do we let everyone know? And what about the atmosphere and the stage? Or we could get people to block them off so they can't interrupt the performance. No. They just threatened to investigate the organizers. If we were caught...
Nilu, it's alright. Don't worry about it.
But you've been looking forward to the Dance of Sub-Zero so much. And I know how important this festival is to you. I don't want you to have any...
I don't know how to help you, honey.
It's okay. Seeing you care this much about my feelings is more than enough. It would be too risky to continue the Sub-Zero's festival at this point. I don't want to get everyone in trouble.
If you say so. But... you can sneak out for the next Sub-Zero's festival, right? We'll make sure the next one is a smashing success.
The next one?
No, you're right.
Yes. Okay. It's a promise. It will be a smashing success.
Paimon can't believe this is how things turned out. Those heartless geezers.
Shall we try to think of another one?
It really is okay. There's nothing we can do about it. Still, I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Milu's dance.
Hey, Fang. How do I end this quickly?
A lot happened today. It's a shame that
I don't want to be on a constant repeat.
Sumeru and Dunyarzad promised to make the next Sub-Zero's festival a success, but Dunyarzad is running out of time.
This may be a regret that can never be resolved.
Yeah.
Beep.
All connections have been secured to construct the most stable framework possible. The project has entered its most critical phase. Power has begun to flow from...
We're gonna be late! It's all because you wouldn't get out of bed! We should go meet Dunyarzad right away!
How do I end this quickly? I don't want to be in a loop. Fang!
Good morning, Dunyarzad. Sorry we're late.
Not at all. I arrived early.
You seem kinda tired. Did you not get enough sleep?
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go? Let's start with the stalls over there.
Sure! Traveler? Why are you just standing there? Let's get going!
We'll probably be skipping all the dialogue.
Ooh, they're selling food over that way! Let's go take a look!
This is a stall offering foods from the Haft-Mewa feast.
You are quite well informed, miss. I thought...
They're all plants! Actually, what is...
It's one of the Sub-Zero's festival's traditions. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendro Archon.
Remnants appear to be in the form of the moon.
Really? Paimon thought it looked like some kind of food.
The moon signifies... It's escaping me for now.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Oh, right. But if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will...
Understood. I'll keep...
Oh, it's nothing.
Guess that was still...
Uh-huh. We just do this over and over. The samsara is just a repeat. You just live that same day over and over for a while. Until the academia decides to end it.
Things can go on like this.
All right, soldiers. Now that you have...
Yes, Knight Varys!
Do it! Do it! Do it!
What's going on?
Ferris, the Knight of...
Oh, do you want some Yalda?
What's the pic? Ooh!
And there's also Lizard Tail.
Do it!
And Oni...
What are those...
Great! These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5. Ah, excellently chosen. Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
Paimon bet you had incredible luck, and Paimon was right!
I don't know why, but I knew it must have been number 4.
How's that possible? It's obviously random.
Why do I keep having this sense of deja vu?
Maybe we didn't sleep very well last night. Or maybe we slept too much.
I'm sorry, but I need to leave for a moment.
Oh, sure.
Huh? Where are you going? You're just gonna... A feeling of deja vu? Oh, Paimon knows what that is. It's when you feel like you've already experienced whatever is going on.
Oh?
In that case, Paimon also felt something like that. So, why'd you run here in such a hurry?
I wanted to do something I normally never would.
So that's it. You're intentionally doing things you usually wouldn't and seeing if you still get that same feeling of deja vu.
Welcome, you two. Are you here for lunch? What would you like to eat?
Oh no. One charcoal baked cake, please.
Got it. You don't look like you're from these parts, but I gotta say, you...
Charcoal-baked Angelina cake? Isn't it Oh, Paimon understands what you're trying to do now. You'd never... That... thing? Are you really gonna eat it? Isn't this going a bit too far?
Here goes.
How was it? The look on your face is telling Paimon that it tasted
No,
awful.
it actually tasted really good.
Then, you mean...
This flavor.
That's impossible! We were just talking about how gross it looked! So, would this be a case of taste bud deja vu?
I couldn't get rid of it after all.
Paimon also gets the impression that we've been here many times, even though we aren't regulars. How about we go out again and try something else.
Oh no, we're just... Oh. Good night, Kimmy.
Hey, Dinyarzad is sitting by herself on that bench over there.
Ask,
What a
ask,
coincidence,
ask.
Dinyarzad. We meet again.
Oh, I ran into some kidnappers just now, but
Kidnappers?
I'm okay. Dia's arm got scratched, but...
Whew. That's a big relief. But, Dinyarzad...
Not at all. I've always
Yes.
been like this. Excessive is besides, no matter how amazing today may be, it is but a single day. After however many more days...
Paimon doesn't quite follow you. And Paimon feels like something's really got you down right now.
I'm so sorry for leaving you behind.
It really is fine. I don't mind.
I just experienced a number of strange things.
Did something happen?
Dinyarzad, have you ever felt deja vu? You know, like when you've already experienced something that's happening right now?
Deja vu? No. But my days have been the same for years now. Even if I were feeling deja vu, I suppose I would already be used to it.
Oh, Paimon...
It's almost time.
Huh?
Nilu's Dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin.
And it gets in our...
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with... When we return, have the...
Understood. I will inform him when I return.
the Sub-Zero's festival. Go celebrate the...
Nilu?
Oh, Dinyarzad.
It's okay.
But you've been really looking forward to this.
It truly is unfortunate, but...
True, but...
the next festival.
Wait, what did you...
No, nothing. I'll be heading back to rest. Thank you.
Paimon can't believe what those heartless geezers did!
Again!
So, in the end, maybe it really was because of exhaustion.
I haven't thought about it, but my head does feel very...
Same here. That's why Paimon stopped thinking about it halfway through the day. Then, how about we settle in and get a good night's sleep? For now, we can chalk things up to exhaustion. We could do more thinking tomorrow.
Is that Casanali's avatar? A squirrel?
Observing a modest drop.
Continue
I
to
don't care.
Why does Paimon feel so
Again! Third time.
Good morning, Dinyarzad. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Not at all.
Huh?
Doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go? Let's start with the stalls over there.
Kitty! No! Poor Bubs. Yes, my cat as a gremlin is an emoji.
Great idea. Let's get going. Traveler? Hey.
What a strong sense of deja vu.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can enjoy the Sub-Zero's festival.
Oh. Oh! Congrats on getting a partner. Oh, yes, Fangy?
Oh, are you interested in Yalda candies? It's not that simple.
Ooh.
Each box contains a random... And there's also lizard...
Huh? Chill.
No problem. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want? Oh, I like your confidence. No hesitation at all.
You're welcome, darling.
Paimon knew she always had incredible luck.
Number 1 is desserts.
Paimon's not really... What? She was...
That couldn't have been luck. How is this possible? I packed all those boxes this morning and they've been sealed. Mind reading? X-ray vision? Or some kind of magic trick? This is way too freaky.
Oh no.
Tell us what's going on. Since when did you get superpowers? Traveler?
Nihida!
Hey, where are you going?
Nihida!
What's going on? Did you see something? Us
Wait.
letting Dunyarzad
Nihida!
letting her know is kind of...
Hug. Poor Paimon.
What are you looking
Be happy.
for? Why did we come here? Traveler?
Nihita! Over there. The bird's gone! Nihita! My baby! She's smiling.
Look! Isn't that Dunyarzad?
She was still with us a moment ago.
What's happening here? Why are there two Dunyarzads? You already know that this isn't your first Sub-Zero's festival, don't you? I'm sure you already know how to use this. A knowledge capsule? Where did you get it? What's inside? You should use it too, Paimon. You know...
It is so cute. Let's use it together, Paimon.
Well, this seems kinda sketchy, but Paimon feels like this is what we should do. What the?
So many days for the memories.
This is our 20th time at the Sub-Zero's festival? Huh? No. The 30th? 40th? Just how many times have we been to the Sub-Zero's festival? Have we been trapped in a single day? If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have even realized. What the heck was inside that knowledge capsule? Your memories are still scrambled? Try your best to remember. This isn't the first time we've met, and I answered that question a long time ago. Let Paimon think. Oh, it's coming back. Meeting you was the real catalyst for restoring our memories, and the knowledge capsule was just your means of showing our minds the way. What about everyone else? Why are you only helping the two of us?
That's a good
Your
question.
sense of deja vu is stronger than everyone else's, yes? As for an explanation, you two received the blessing of Dendro. And you also have special sensitive
Yes, I know the way.
constitutions. It was as if a single sheet of paper was separating those memories from your consciousness.
What's wrong with her over there?
A familiar question. I think this is the 7th time you asked that. As you can see, she isn't doing well. You probably sensed it too. The Dunyarzad you were just with is different from the first Dunyarzad you met.
I know the reference, yes.
That first Dunyarzad is in front of you right now, and she doesn't have a lot of time left.
What I need to do right now is break out of this cycle.
Looks like you're almost done sorting out your brain. Oh yeah, I'm Nihita.
Nihita! I know, you introduced yourself before.
Good, you passed the test. What's happening? You can awaken our memories, and you seem like you know what's going on. Oh, wait, please don't tell Paimon even you don't know. Everything in this world runs in a loop. This cycle is called a samsara. You, me, and everyone else are all stuck inside a one-day samsara. As for the truth, that's on you to find out. If you were told the truth instead of discovering it yourselves, it would literally blow your minds. I don't know how you'd be after that. I can only give you surface-level help, like bits of information and subtle hints. For the rest of the time, I'll be doing all I can to slow down Dunyarzad's illness. She looks like she isn't doing well at all. Her illness gets worse after each Sub-Zero's festival. If we can break out of the samsara, I might be able to save her. But as things are right now, she's just a small bird in the sky that's about to lose its last feathers. All I can do is raise a gale to delay her fall.
You sure love to use weird analogies.
Yeah, because she's the goddess of wisdom. What do you mean, Paimon?
Analogies are wonderful tools. They let you use existing knowledge to understand unfamiliar things. Okay, so, with what you know so far, what do you think the truth is?
Let me collect my thoughts.
My mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't done too much thinking. What is going on? What's happening right now seems to have happened before. This feeling has been getting stronger and stronger. The moon, illusions, and lies. What do they all mean? Grand Sage said, go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content. Did he mean something more? We've already experienced the Sabzeruz festival many times, and the day of the festival seems to be in a perpetual samsara. I can't... That should be it.
A time loop.
Still the wrong answer? Paimon...
A simple time loop can't explain some of the phenomena. You two are still missing a lot of information.
Dunyarzad...
The Sabzeruz festival is happening every day, but that doesn't mean we can waste an infinite amount of them. Hurry and find the truth before today's festival ends.
Let's think about our current situation. And to do that, we need to figure out... Hina rejected the idea of a time loop, so Paimon's memories say that we've already done this.
Hey, it's you guys again.
She's feeling a little unwell.
I see. Did you come back to buy something? I guarantee the freshness of my products. I harvested them from the Huh? What brought this about? I hurried back from the forest yesterday.
To put it another way, if you...
What kind of philosophical nonsense? Didn't you know that no one dreams in Sumeru? Go somewhere else if you want to find someone to daydream.
He actually has a point. Is this a dream?
Remember?
Is everyone dreaming?
Remember what he said just now. No one dreams in Sumeru.
True. It's so weird that people here don't dream. Why is that? Anyway, if this all really worked...
Oh, it's you two.
Of course Lee didn't.
Was my
no.
divination so accurate that you felt compelled to compliment
What?
me in person?
Who left? What? Why did he leave? But I'm not sure if it's related to your divination.
Ooh, I knew it! I told you, the god's divination is highly accurate. You just hadn't fully understood its significance yet.
You're really excited about this, huh? So, you're admitting that you don't have a clue?
Anyway, what kind of situation did you get into? Huh? Hold on a second. What you just said... Are you...
Paimon knew you weren't going to...
Marvelous. Truly marvelous. I believe you. Recall the interpretation of...
When you say it like that, the divination
Why did he leave?
Like it's related to what's going on. Can you read any more into it?
I believe that the Archon's revelations are never more than vague hints. Anything more specific is beyond the reach of mere mortals. The book only says, if you trust your instincts and...
So that's how it is. Looks like fortune-telling is just fortune-telling. It's no good for practical problems.
No, I don't think that's the answer.
We haven't made any progress. Who else can we talk to?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that's the answer. I don't think so.
Paimon remembers that we tried talking to her a couple of times, but she always thinks we're playing pranks on her. You think she'll brush us off again?
Let's try taking her to see the real Danyata.
Yeah. If we tap into Dia's strong sense of responsibility... At this time of day, Dia...
I'm fine, my lady.
Perfect timing. Both of you...
Paimon, Traveler, you came at just the right time. Listen, there was a dangerous
A gang of kidnappers that had just ambushed you.
Huh? You saw? Then why didn't you jump in?
You want the Traveler to take Dunyarzad somewhere to rest up while you check to see if there's still any kidnappers around.
How did you know what I was going to say?
We need to say something convincing.
Dia sold her greatsword to raid the moon, illusions, and light. My mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't done... People in Sumeru... Dia sold her greatsword to raise additional funds.
Tell her, Traveler!
You got injured because you aren't used to your current greatsword.
I didn't tell anyone about that. Including Miss Dunyarzad. You couldn't have known. And just now, you literally took the words right out of my mouth. What's going on?
All right, so this is the situation.
I don't know what to tell you.
It's kinda hard to believe what you just told me. First, let me make something clear. Most of us desert dwellers might not be the scholarly type, but we do have basic common sense.
Haven't you noticed something off about Dunyaza?
She's quieter than usual, uninterested in anything, and really gloomy.
Yeah, she isn't the same as before, but her parents said that this is how she was like at first.
Huh? At first?
I don't quite understand what you're all talking about.
My lady, are you angry?
Come with me. I'll show you something.
All right, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt since you knew about my greatsword. Let's make this a quick trip. Miss Dunyarzad isn't completely safe here.
Run! Run, little girl, run! Little girl, gonna go, gonna get run, little girl, faster. We'll finish this last segment and then we'll end streaming. Dunyarzad. Bestie, my mom will be home soon.
Nahida, we brought a friend. Are you busy?
I thought I told you that it won't help to bring it.
We just wanted her to see
The real Dunyarzad?
Huh?
I told you that you two are spec.
Hold on. Over there. Is that?
Wow. How perceptive. Does she have invisible antennae?
Miss Dunyarzad, she's lying down here, isn't she? How's she doing?
Her condition's really bad, and she's basically in a coma. How did you know she was here?
I can sense her aura. There are also lingering feelings of something like regret.
My mother comes home sometime soon. I have to leave
happened?
eventually.
Do you believe us now? The Sub-Zero's festival has been repeating itself. So, you think the sages are behind this?
Yeah, they've always been against us. Wouldn't surprise me if they're using the Akasha to intentionally repeat the Sub-Zero's festival as a sick joke.
You have a point. Aside from the Dendro Archon, the Academia's sages are the only ones in Sumeru who could pull off something like this. Maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know.
And Nahida, can you tell us anything about the Akasha?
Right! Didn't you awaken our memories using something that looked like a knowledge capsule? That means you must know something about the Akasha!
The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people.
A gnosis could do that? No wonder the Akasha is so magical. It's being
Yes,
powered
I
by
have
the
been
gnosis
drinking
of
water.
Sumeru's Archon.
So, this Nahida you mentioned, what did she say?
She said, and Paimon quotes, the Akasha
Compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and grants knowledge to the people. Wait.
What's that?
I get the grants knowledge part. That's what people have always used the Akasha for, but...
Did she mean that the sages enter new knowledge into the Akasha?
Most information in the Akasha comes from Ermisol.
Oh, yeah. That sounds about right. What do you think?
People in Sumeru don't... Okay, Nahida said, the Akasha rely... My mind feels... What's happening right now seems to have happened... doesn't...
You mean the Akasha is causing our mental fatigue? Huh. Now that I think, when the desert dwellers set off on their quest for knowledge, a sage once said, knowledge always comes at a price. Compiling the entire country's knowledge. You think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information from us?
But how would it do that?
Who knows? The Akasha can put knowledge into our heads, so who's to say that it can't also poke around in there? We don't know any specifics.
What's the point of doing something like that?
Just think about it. If you could combine the knowledge of every single person in Sumeru, then you can basically turn Sumeru City into a single massive brain. This hive mind could make breakthroughs in problems that even the smartest geniuses can't crack.
An excellent deduction. And the analogy comparing Sumeru City to a massive brain? I love it.
In that case, we should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
Somehow I don't think it would be that simple.
Yeah, I was only wearing this for show in the first place. Didn't expect the sages to cook up such a conspiracy. Mark my words, when this is over...
How does everyone feel?
Actually, I noticed something else.
Huh? What is it?
I feel like at the end of every day, there is always a sound of a
Oh,
beep.
that! Paimon knows what you're talking about. It's a single soft beep that sounds like it's coming from the Akasha terminal.
The sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
I heard the same sound in Port Ormond.
It's probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep anyway. Traveler, did you hear that?
I heard it too. Our ears aren't messing with us. There was definitely a beep, but it sounded like it was coming from inside my head. We took off our Akasha terminals.
Oh no, not
Phase
again.
runtime has exceeded its expected length. At this rate,
But we cannot.
Paimon remembers everything.
Good. You adapted quickly this time.
At the end of last
We
night.
definitely took off our Akasha terminals last night, but we still heard that beep. Why is that?
We failed at severing our connections with them.
But now we can at least confirm one. Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. Why would the Akasha go this far if all it wants is everybody's wisdom?
It's extremely difficult for lab rats in an experiment to understand why they're being treated.
If we're lab rats, then what are you?
I guess I'm the moon.
The moon? Wasn't that the result of our divination?
Anyway, knowing who I am won't help you get closer to the truth. So you
Okay then. Dia helped us a lot yesterday, so let's go
As soon as I can, we'll be leaving. It won't let me.
Ah, there you are. I've already taken care of those kidnappers. My lady, did you get hurt?
Hold on, something's not right.
Dia?
What's wrong? Why are you both gawking at me like that?
You didn't...
Huh? What do you mean this time? Why are you so surprised that I managed to get out unscathed? Those kids were amateurs.
Your unfamiliarity usually lands you some sketch.
How did you know about my greatsword? I haven't told anyone.
So Dia's lost her memories after all.
During your battle, did anything feel strange?
Anything strange? You already know that I got a new greatsword. If I had to say something, it's as if I've already...
You're saying that although you don't remember using it, your body feels like it does?
Yep.
That's right. Both mercenaries and warriors heavily rely on muscle memory.
Traveler, what do you think?
Could it be because we removed our Akasha terminals?
Yeah! Paimon's feeling really hopeful.
It is possible that we've already broken free.
Oh, you're right! Earlier in the Samsara, something like this would have never happened.
We'll know for sure at the end of the day.
I have no clue what you two are talking about.
So you want us to take Dunyarzad somewhere else to rest while you check if there are still...
How did you know what I was gonna say?
Whew, it's finally nighttime. Listen, Nahida, we found out that Dia got out just fine today. Do you think the Samsara has been broken?
Really? Good job on all that progress.
Hey, what kind...
Tomorrow will come. Everyone assumes this is common knowledge, but the only way you can know that for sure is if you experience tomorrow. How many todays has it been? Is it possible that today will be followed by yesterday? Does tomorrow truly exist as anything beyond a made-up concept?
Nahida, I don't need to have...
It's possible that this entire world is a lie, and the history of the whole world has just been one endless Sub-Zero's festival.
Okay, no more. Paimon's brain is...
I don't like that she just broke my brain.
That's why it makes no sense to waste your energy thinking about things you will learn tomorrow. Get some good rest. You know, use the bathroom and flush your anxiety dookie away. Huh? People always say they feel a sense of relief after they take a duk-duk. That's why I suggested...
it's so strange. Paimon's at a loss for words.
We're going to get some rest.
Yeah. Even though it's happy and lively at the Sub-Zero...
Continue the harvest, compared to what we stand to achieve.
We're still in the same day. Nahida, you already knew last night that we didn't break out of the Samsara? Why did you tell us?
Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still out of reach. In that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope. An opportunity like that doesn't come by often, and I thought it might help you clear your minds.
Paimon's at the duk-duk did that!
Of course. In the time we've been together, you two have been everything to me.
Paimon's flattered and everything, but maybe you're taking things a little fast.
What I mean... In other words, if you weren't here, I may as well not exist. That's why you two have been everything to me. Get it?
Nahida's talking about confusing stuff again.
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. So, Traveler, did the new clues yesterday help you gain a new understanding of the situation?
Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous theory? Oh, yeah! You're right! Gosh, how did we not notice?
So, what's your new hypothesis?
The moon, illusions, and love. Mercenaries rely heavily on muscle memory. If all our memories of a day are erased at the end of that day, then we would unwittingly The beep is a prompt. Okay, Nahida. We've already experienced the Sub-Zero. If all our memories of...
Oh! Then the beep we hear every night could just be indicating the deletion of our memories. That's why when we wake up, everyone thinks the Sub-Zero's festival hasn't happened yet. It's already the next day, but everyone still thinks it's the day before. But muscle memory can't be erased. That's why Dia has been getting better at using her greatsword. Now everything makes sense.
A brilliant deduction.
Nahida, tell us if we're...
To put it simply, it's as if you've mistaken a pyro crystal fly for a firefly in the night. You lost sight of its...
That isn't simple at all!
Why don't you go talk to Miss Dia again? You might learn something new.
Right! She did help us...